I started to think about rejection, and I asked the question, why does rejection hurt so bad? Like, why? Why does it sting the way it does? So after I finished my meditation, I started to do a little bit of research, and I found out that MRI scans have been able to prove that when we feel emotional pain, like we would from a rejection, that lights up the same part of our brain than if we were to have physical pain. So you break a bone in your body, it lights up a certain part of your brain. Your partner breaks up with you, and it lights up the same part of the brain. So then I started to think a little bit more, what do you do when you have a physical injury? Depending on how serious it is, you may go get medical care, right? You may go see a doctor, you may go to the hospital, maybe it's not so severe, and you just go home, maybe you get an ice pack, some Neosporin ointment, a bandage, and maybe you just take a long nap and just rest up, right? But what are you doing? You're nurturing yourself, you're pampering yourself, you're putting yourself in a protected cocoon, and you're making sure to pay extra attention to this wounded part of you, right? So another part, so let's say you hurt your left knee. Well, that means that your right knee is going to take the majority of the weight when you're walking, because you want to be particularly sensitive and tender to that knee. That's the same thing when we think of emotional wounds. And, whether it is rejection or another type of emotional wound, I think it's important when we talk about self-compassion to give ourselves the grace, to give ourselves the time and the space to let that wound heal. And what that looks like is going to be different for each person. For some people, it means surrounding themselves with people that they love and they know love them, people that they feel safe with, people that they know will protect them. Others may want to just go home and spend some time on their own, and that's okay. But whatever it is that has caused us emotional pain, don't we deserve the time and the space to honor that? Treat our emotional pain and care for ourselves emotionally the same way we would care for a physical wound. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt just as bad, if not more. And so, this is another one of those reasons why I just think we should always start with compassion.